Let's turn our attention to another iconic figure, one whose name is often paired with a familiar remark about her appearance in a swimsuit. If that phrase caught your ear, stay with me because this story goes far beyond a memorable image. It's about presence, ability, determination, and how one woman's confidence could fill the screen in a way very few ever managed. By the end, you may hear that famous phrase very differently. Ann-Margret was never just about beauty. She combined intensity with elegance in a way that felt electric. Whenever she appeared, the scene seemed brighter and more alive. She could act, sing, and dance, sometimes all in the same moment, and make it look effortless. Still, some of her most talked about moments came from appearances in swimwear that became instantly iconic. Images of her near the water, sunlight catching her hair, a confident smile playing on her face, are still remembered today. Those moments had a powerful effect on audiences. What made those scenes special wasn't simply the swimsuit. It was the assurance she carried. Her stance was relaxed but strong, her expression natural and self-assured. She looked comfortable in herself, and that sense of ease pulled people in. The colors, the light, and her movement gave the impression of joy captured in a single frame. For many admirers, those images felt like happiness preserved forever. Public reaction was intense. Publications reused the photos, posters appeared everywhere, and the same phrase was repeated again and again, often without acknowledging the performer behind the image. Too often, attention stayed fixed on her figure instead of the discipline and effort that shaped it. What many didn't see was the work behind the scenes. Long rehearsals, demanding schedules, physical strain, and constant focus. The swimsuit was simply the surface layer covering years of commitment. Seen this way, that familiar compliment takes on a new meaning. It's not just about appearance, it's about stamina, precision, and dedication. At the same time, Ann-Margret worked in an era that frequently judged women by their looks before their abilities. Some tried to reduce her to a stereotype, valuing her image more than her skill. She refused to stay there. Through powerful performances and emotionally rich roles, she earned respect on her own terms and proved that glamour and seriousness are not opposites. Today, those swimsuit images often feel like a window into the past, bringing back memories of old films, music, and summer afternoons. But when viewed now, they reveal something deeper. You can see the confidence in her gaze, the control in her posture, and the quiet message that she understood her own worth. That kind of self-belief never fades. If you've stayed until the end, you weren't just looking for a striking picture. You were searching for the story behind it. If this perspective gave you a new appreciation for Ann-Margret, share it with someone who remembers her work, and let me know which moment of her career left the strongest impression on you. And if you enjoy uncovering the deeper stories behind famous images and bold headlines, be sure to follow along for what comes next.